Hey, Ty here, so welcome to the VR Tech channel. Out of nowhere, Meta dropped update V44 for the Meta Quest 2, the latest Quest software update available from today, with new advanced camera settings, a new parental supervision tool, and Apple Lock version 2. So let's make it quick, let's get into it. Just a little reminder, V44 will be available from today, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna receive it right away. As always, Meta updates goes by tranches, so it may take some hours, may take some days, may take some weeks, but relax, don't worry, because the most important feature is also kind of available on V43. It's just hidden there. So let's start with Apple Lock V2. Apple Lock was introduced with V40 on the Quest. You were able to block some apps with a different pattern to be able to have some privacy, or you don't want people to get in some particular app. Well, you could lock it. So right now with V2 they added the ability to lock multiple apps with a single unlock pattern entry. So you don't have to lock each app individually, but just once. A nice quality of life update. Next are the new parental supervision tools. This one is quite interesting because if you don't want your children to actually sideload apps on the Quest 2, you can block developer mode directly from the app in your parental settings. Sideloading apps is for sure one of the most interesting features thanks to SideQuest, but at the same time you can find some also weird apps in there, so a good safety features for parents. But now let's talk about the big guy, advanced camera settings or capture settings. We talked about it a bit with V43, but now they're officially here. Unfortunately, they're still hidden in the experimental features. There's gonna be a toggle to unlock it there, but it's actually a good idea because when you increase too much the quality of your captures, where of course the frame rate will drop and will create discomfort for people that are not used to VR and are not really power users. So right now you still have to unlock it on experimental and then it's gonna appear in the settings on the camera settings. And that's where the fun will begin, because we're gonna find settings for the image stabilization, aspect ratio, frame rate, and video compression quality, the bitrate. So there are different stages of image stabilization. The only thing that you're gonna be aware of, the higher it is, smaller the FOV of your recording will be, because of course it's going to use the frame in the recording to stabilize, but the results are very good. In the example that they gave also with Beat Saber. Many people can get motion sickness just watching VR videos. Sometimes games can look very shaky, so well, this is a great option to have. The best trailers are stabilized, so you can actually do something cool with it. Second option is the aspect ratio. We have three different options right now, the 1024 by 1084, 1:1 that we had before, of course by default, that I always hated by the way, and then there's 1920 by 1080, a full HD landscape mode. That's how you watch videos on YouTube anyway, 16:9 over here. And a new option for portrait mode for TikTok or YouTube Shorts, for example, that is a 1080 by 1920. So landscape by the other way. We have two options for the frame rate, 24 and 36. 24 is like movies, for example. 36 is kind of a weird number, but it should be a bit smoother than 30. Just remember that a higher frame rate here will compromise a bit the frame rate in game, so things could be a bit choppier over there. And the last setting is video compression quality, so the bitrate. The same thing that we use, for example, in Airlinks to decide how grainy and bad looking is gonna be the video. The default settings before were 5 megabits per second. Now you have the option to do 10, 15, and 15 is for sure the one that I recommend personally. Just be aware though that if you have better quality in the recordings, you're gonna also have bigger files. So be aware of your storage and try to don't go over the 20 minutes, because then it starts to be also very hard to transfer those files to your PC without having them corrupted or something like that. It's an experimental feature for a reason at the end of the day. But yeah, for sure an exciting update before October 11th event from Meta, where we're gonna see the Quest Pro that already leaked. Yeah, so we know that in the new headset we're gonna also have better capture features. That is good for marketing at the end of the day. By the way, we asked Meta for these things for so long that it's just crazy that they finally arrived and that we can actually use them now on the Quest 2 without saying, it's gonna arrive next month, next month. No, start here now. I'm still on update V43 and I have them already, so just check in your setting, the experimental settings, to see your advanced camera settings over there and toggle it on. But here you have it, guys. This was update V44 for the Quest 2. Is something missing from you? Would you like to see different features that they never mentioned? Yes? Let me know in the comment below. And as always, if you like the video, like. If you didn't like the video, dislike. Subscribe to the channel for more of VR tech. They love the channel's join button on there. They turn further also the Patreon. Thanks for all the support, of course. And I see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao.